Whatever you think I am not that. I am solely a consciousness expressing itself through this vessel. In today's video, I want to talk about body snatchers and spiritual enemies. Now, the first thing you must understand, I do not want to put fear into you. I'm just giving you real life shit on real life things, because when we grow up, as you can tell, we have been indoctrinated so deeply that people don't even believe that spirits are real. But how are spirits not real? But you yourself are a spirit inside of a vessel that's experiencing this life on a physical reality. We are all spiritual beings expressing life and in a physical manifestation. All right, with that being said, you have to realize that spirits are always around you, regardless if you want to believe it or if you're afraid of it or if you are in love with it. It does not matter. It's always around you no matter what, because this is a physical reality that has been manifested by your mind, okay? Now, with this being said, whenever you start to become physical, because some people have different agendas in life. Some people aren't meant to wake up. Some people are meant to stay asleep. And it took me a while to realize this, because whenever I try to wake up everybody, you feel me? But I realized that I can't wake up everybody. I can only wake up the people who are meant to hear my things or meant to hear my information, which is not my information. All information is from the sun. All information is within this universe. It's already within you. It says it in the Bible, God is within you, which means that if God is within you and God is all-knowing, that means that you are all-knowing, because the information that God has is within you. It's so simple. When you stop taking the Bible as literal and you pay attention to it on a spiritual form and you understand that it's a parable, you will then be able to conquer the world. I saw this video of somebody talking about the Holy Trinity, and they were trying to explain it as God, and God is being as human. But in the Bible, it also says that God is not a man, which means that God is not human, which means that a hue is just a spectrum of light. It's just a color. But God is whenever you are in the dark, right? Because it said that God is light. But you have to realize that your pineal gland is activated whenever you are in the darkness, or whenever your eyes are closed, whenever you are in dark. That is when the light is able to prevail and is able to administer into your third eye. This is whenever you become God, because you are gaining the information that you do not see with these two eyes, which means that the information is coming from the sun or whatever other spectrum of light that is trying to administer into your spirit. So, with that being said, you have to understand number two, your spiritual enemies. There are spiritual enemies, aka body snatchers. These are two different things that I'm trying to articulate here. So, I mean, a body snatcher is number one. A body snatcher is a spirit who not encumbrances, but a spirit who is able to basically, all right, think of it like this. If somebody who sells their soul, they have multiple spirits in their body, right? You see NBA YoungBoy, whenever he says he's talking to demons, this man is dead ass. NBA YoungBoy has demons in his body. Well, I don't even know if they're demons, but he has other spirits in his body that take control of his body because he sold his soul, right? There's no such thing as really selling your soul. You're just selling the vessel. It's like you're renting out your body. But look, body snatchers are spirits that are able to come into someone else's vessel or your vessel. So this is why you have to be protected at all times. This is why you have to higher your vibration. Now, I will make a video on how to higher your vibration, because there's a lot of people in my comment section who does not know what a vibration is. And it's sad, but I'm here to help you. So I'm gonna make this video in a few days. So, body snatchers. The way I see this is, all right, so whenever I started to meditate, whenever I started to higher my vibration, this is what happened. My vibration got higher. I started talking to my ascended masters, my ancestors. I started talking to my spirit guides, right? I told them, guide me into the right direction so that I can be able to do what I need to do and talk to the people I need to talk to in order to raise the consciousness of everyone and myself, because I'm not here just to give information. I'm here to learn information as well. So with that being said, when I started talking to my spirits and I started putting myself into the spiritual reality, into the real reality of life, I understood. Well, I didn't understand it first, but whenever you start putting yourself into the spiritual reality, real shit starts to happen, right? Now, this is where you get the difference between demons and angels, because you're on the seventh dimension, seventh level of consciousness is whenever the light becomes good or bad. But it's not good or bad, it's just how you use it. Because an angel is nothing but an angle of light. It's just a direction or a point of reference that the light is going and traveling to. So when we have angels and demons, you can have this thing where a person can be overtaken by a spirit, or a spirit overtaken by a spirit, and whenever your vibration is higher, these spirits overtake somebody's body, aka body snatching, and then they come and fuck with you because they see that you are something that they aren't, in a way, right? You have this high vibration and the spirit is trapped, right? And the spirit's gonna try to fuck with you so that they can administer and feed off of your high vibration, your high energy. But what you have to do, you have to realize is that since you're this high vibrational being, you're going to attract low vibrations. It's the law of attraction. It's crazy as fuck. The law of attraction is the law of opposites. There's no such thing as law of whatever y'all want to think about. It's law of opposites. Opposites attract. You've heard this before. Opposites attract. So whenever you're high vibrational, you're going to attract low vibrational beings, low vibrational entities, low vibrational things. But you have to realize these things can't fuck with you. They cannot fuck with you. And it took me a while to realize, like, why the fuck do I always feel like people are watching me? Like, I'm in my room by myself. First of all, I get awakened like every night at like 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, and I look at my phone and it's that time and I'm like, holy shit. But then I can't go back to sleep, so I start meditating. But at this time, this is when it's darkness, and this is why you're being awakened, because darkness is whenever light is able to prevail, and this is when you are able to get information. This is the best time to meditate, is during the night. Higher your vibrations during night, because this is when your pineal gland is the most active. This is whenever your pineal gland is the most active and is able to pulsate, and this is when it releases this it is melatonin. It releases melatonin and it releases other things to your brain so that you are able to connect with the spiritual realm instantly, pretty much. So these body snatchers, they're gonna fuck with you. And I had this story of whenever I was working at Amazon, which I still do, but people ask me, well, are you in the Matrix? What's the point of knowing about the Matrix if you still have to participate in it? You don't have to participate in the Matrix, but you do, but you don't, because the Matrix isn't just working. The Matrix is the way that the government is able to control your mind and control you as a person, because if they control your mind, they control you. So this goes in with TV, media, social media, news, literally every form of platform that you are experiencing that's not in your real reality, right? Even though reality is not real, it's just what you experience and you manifest from your mind, because your mind is your reality, all right? So look, I was at Amazon and I had just got to work, right? So I'm standing at my station, right? We have these stations in the computer scanners, and we have to scan items and count them for 12 hours. It's the most ridiculous shit I've ever done in my life. But they pay good, and I have shit that I have to pay for on this earth, because the way that society has led up to, it's all about wealth. And that's what everything is, even religion, it's about wealth, okay? Now, I'll talk about that later because y'all gonna be mad, but you have to understand, religion is a business. It's not anything else. It's not about God. It's not about whatever you think it is. It's about money. That's why you have to pay communion. Well, not pay, whatever it's called. You have to pay your tithes and offerings. Why they want 10% of your money? You feel me? And then on top of that, you gotta think about how the fact that if this religious institution didn't have any kind of income from the people that they are putting in their church, which goes back to the, I think it's Greek. I think Greek Circe. If you pay attention to her, yeah, it was Greek mythology, Circe. Circe was a person who, she would basically hypnotize people, this is where the word church comes from. I don't know if I said that, but church comes from the Greek word Circe. Circe was a person who would hypnotize people, and she would turn them into animals. And then she would then feed off of them. And this is exactly what church does. But you don't realize it, and you are being manipulated by words and all kinds of things. So this dude, whenever I got there, I was supposed to be signing in, but mind you, I had just got to my spot. So this dude came up to me, and I could tell that it was, well, I didn't tell at first because I've never experienced something like this. So this dude came up to me, and he was walking, right? He was walking in a straight line. Then all of a sudden, he just turns, and I'm like, holy shit. So he comes up to me, he's like, bro, you know you can sign into that thing if you want to, bro. And I look at him, I'm like, first of all, who are you? Second of all, why are you talking to me? But I didn't say that. The first thing I thought was confusion, right? So I looked at him, I was like, okay. So then he looks at me, he just blinks twice. He blinks twice, and then he turns away. And then during my second break, I walked past him, and he acts like he's never seen me in my life. So whenever I first experienced this, I was like, yo, what the fuck? This was the weirdest shit, because at Amazon, you never talk to people. Well, I don't. I never talk to people. So I don't have anybody who knows who I am. I don't have anybody who even sees my face, really. So there's no reason for anybody to come up to me, because number one, he's not my manager. My manager was on a different floor, and she never talks to me anyways. I never talk to her. We don't ever communicate. It's like you're in a place where you're by yourself, or that's what I am, because I try to stay in my meditative state. I try to stay within my consciousness and just flow with the go with the flow of life, because I did manifest this into my life. So look, with this being said, he was snatched by a spirit, which means that this dude was taken by a spirit so that he could fuck with my vibration. But if I would have let him fuck with my vibration, then he would have been able to get my energy. But the negative energy that he used or the spirit used in order to come towards me, you have to realize everything starts in the spiritual realm. So this dude was in the spiritual realm, and I was in the spiritual realm, but it just looked like it was in the physical realm. So when he came up to me, and this energy came from him, I could literally feel it. So that's why I didn't have a reaction. Like, why the fuck would I be mad about this? Because you aren't anybody who could do anything to me. You aren't my manager. I don't know who the fuck you are, if you came from Adam or Eve, because honestly, we didn't come from neither one of them. We didn't come from Adam or Eve. But, well, actually we did, because Adam and Adam's, and then Eve is the mother of Eve gene, the mitochondrial Eve. But that's a different story. I'm always getting off track, because there's so much shit I could talk about, but I don't feel like talking about certain things right now, because I need to stay on focus about body snatcher and spiritual enemies. So this is a spirit that has become an enemy of mine, but it's not really my enemy. This is a spirit that you could use it in either way. Whenever circumstances and situations come into your life, you have to realize that everything negative, you can turn into a positive. Now, what I did was, I sat there, right? Almost like I tried to pay attention to it. So this negative energy bounced off of me, but I didn't allow it to bounce off of me, right? Since I'm so high vibrational, I allowed this energy to go within me, and I used it, and it's almost like you flex, but it's not really flexing. You are almost creating a electromagnetic force around you, right? So you have this aura, right? And you realize everything is energy. So it doesn't sound out of the world. You just have to realize that if you're not woke, not even woke, I hate that term, because I am not woke. I am nothing, all right? I'm just an electromagnetic fucking body that is within this vessel. So I use this, and I literally go like this, and I almost flex, but I just allow this energy to go inside of my body, and then I'm able to pulsate and able to administer it throughout my body as a positive energy. Now, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Nothing can fuck with you. This is why they call you the dog. This goes back to the dog star, right? Which is God. If you turn dog backwards, it's God. And it's not just a play on words. They did this shit on purpose. This is why black people give each other the term, what's good, my dog? My dog, bro, you my dog. But what you're really telling yourself is, bro, you my God. But what they also did was they turned the word nigga, because we always called each other nigga. It means you're my royalty, you are my strength, you're my brother, you're my power, right? Because we have these godlike abilities, and certain people don't have them on this world. If you don't have melanin, it's not even about it is about melanin, but it's also about certain characteristics of where your ancestry is, right? So we have these ancestors, right? I come from a different place, a different time, a different reality. But my ancestors from my past lives have developed these characteristics that we all are being passed down from our DNA. It's all in our DNA. So when you connect with these spirit guides, your ancestor, you will be able to administer the same, if not even more, of the powers that they have, right? So this is whenever we are being able to do crazy shit. Why do you think superpowers and superheroes are a thing? Why do you think Spider-Man 3 had a black vest on? Whenever he put on his black suit, then he attracted all these girls. He attracted, but they did fuck with your mind and make it seem like it was bad. But he started being able to do all these superpowers when he became black. And this is the power of melanin in our universe. Everything in our universe has melanin, except for unmelanated beings, which be the Caucasian. But you have to understand that I'm not racist. I'm just fucking speaking facts. So if you don't like what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck, because it's nothing but facts. I don't lie. There's no fucking purpose of me lying. I came to this earth to administer truth. I'm only here for truth, and I'm only here to find the real shit. And there's a lot of shit in the occult that we do not know about, or y'all don't know about, because you don't do your fucking research. You don't understand shit, because you only... because you are only given the information that you were given in class, and you are indoctrinated, which means that you don't believe certain things that are real because they told you it's not real. It's not because you did your own research and you made your own mind up about anything. Like you don't believe in God because you've heard God talk to you, or you've heard or seen God. Like, hey, yo, God, are you out there? Shit, the only thing I hear is nature and crickets, wind. And the only thing I feel is the sun. So, I mean, you feel me? That's the real shit. But they tell you about God. When y'all motherfuckers are worshiping a damn fish, y'all are worshiping all kinds of shit. The moon and the sun, and you don't know what you're worshiping. If you really don't believe me about the fish god, go look up Dagon. 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 It's a fish god. You gotta go look that shit up, because that's what the Vatican is having you to worship. It's a fish god, bro. Y'all are fucking worshiping the fish. Why do you think that there's a fish that people have on the back of their car that says Jesus saves? Bitch, it's a fucking fish that y'all are worshiping. It's like y'all are worshiping so many gods. Y'all are in paganism, but yet you say you're worshiping one God. How you worshiping one? See, I'm not gonna talk about that right now, because I'm gonna get pissed off. And this video is probably long enough right now, and I just wanted to give my expertise on spiritual enemies. So in order to clear up spiritual enemies, you have people, damn, where the fuck have I been at? Bro, I just been talking. I didn't even realize this shit. Oh shit, damn. Hey, my motherfucking spirit guys be coming in clutch. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, spirit guides. Your spirit is whenever you start vibrating high, your spirit is being fucked up, or once. Okay, whenever you are become a high vibrational spirit or a soul, right? There are other entities that want to fuck with you because they're low vibrational. So you can't let them fuck with you, right? You cannot let them fuck with you. But whenever they administer this negative energy, turn this negative energy into positive energy. So this is whenever you have this power that everything that is in this universe is for you. It's not happening to you, it's for you. Because anything that is happening, you can use this and convert it into positive energy for your own positive being, your own well knowledge, all right? Now, if you can hear people coughing, it's because everybody in my house got corona. I'm the only nigga who's taking care of themselves, and it's apparent. But hopefully my family's good. Hopefully they're gonna be straight. But I can't do shit for them because they don't want to do it for themselves. You can't put all of your effort and energy into people who don't care about themselves. So this is why you have to love yourself, and then you will be able to attract other people who love themselves. All right? Now, with that being said, I hope y'all staying safe. I hope y'all taking care of yourself, because like I said, this shit is about to get real, and nobody want to fucking believe me. Nobody want to believe Meezy. Who the fuck is Meezy? Just some random nigga from Adam, or random nigga from the fucking fifth dimension that came to this bitch so that when we take over this fucking world, that we get our shit back. Because it's been hundreds of thousands of years, and I'm fucking tired of this shit. That's why the fuck I'm here, for truth, and nobody want to believe me because y'all being indoctrinated. But yet, whenever y'all see this fucking world start fucking transforming and start turning into some shit that y'all ain't never seen before, you gonna be like, oh damn, he was being honest. But yeah, motherfucker, I've been telling y'all this shit for so long, but y'all don't want to fucking listen. That's on you. If you listen, that's on you. If you don't listen, that's on you. All I can do is give you the information. If you choose to use it, that's on you, bro. But I'm out this bitch.